inviting me. First of all, I would like to offer respect and honor to Mahakarunik Tathagat Gautam Buddha and Vishwaratna Bodhisattva Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. As it is a day of celebration, it's a day to value a special person who taught world the lesson of self-confidence. It's Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, the father of Indian Constitution. May the spirit of self-confidence and fight against oppression be with us in this Ambedkar Jayanti. And I wish you all a very happy 125th birth anniversary of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar was an Indian jurist, political leader, philosopher, anthropologist, historian, orator, teacher, editor, profile writer, revolutionary and revivalist for Buddhism in India. He was also the chief architect of Indian Constitution. In 2012, he was chosen greatest Indian in the nationwide poll held by History TV and CNN IDA. I would also like to give a special thanks to BIE. Since 14 years, this organization is working in the field of education for upliftment of students, and they are paying back to the society. And that's what Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar expected from each educated person to do for the society. Babasaheb, once while he was talking to his personal secretary, to Mr. Nanak Chand Rattu, in 1956 he said to him that Nanak Chand, tell my people, whatever I have done, I have been able to do after passing crushing miseries and endless troubles throughout my life, fighting with my opponents. After great difficulties, I have brought this caravan here, where you see it today. Let this caravan march further, despite some hurdles, pitfalls, and difficulties that may come its way. If my people, my lieutenants, are not able to take this caravan further, they should leave it where it is seen today. But in no circumstances should they allow this caravan to go back. And I think that our organization, BAIAE, is working in the same direction, which is very appreciating. Babasaheb, when he was giving a speech at Nagpur in 1942, he said that my final words of advice to you are to educate, agitate, and organize. Have faith in yourself. Babasaheb always emphasizes on education. Education has immense impact on human society. Education, it trains mind to think and take a right decision. One can simply assume that the person is not in his proper sense until he is educated. In other words, man becomes a rational animal when he is educated. We all know Babasaheb's thought on women literacy. Babasaheb, when he was studying in New York at his very younger age, he wrote a letter to his father friends. He mentioned in that letter that very soon we shall see the better days and our progress will be greatly accelerated if male education is pursued side by side with female education. From this, it is very clear that Babasaheb's thought on women equality exists from his very younger age. Babasaheb also introduced an emancipatory bill, which is known as a Hindu Code Bill, which is intended mainly, first, is to abolish the different marriage systems prevalent among Hindus and to establish the monogamy is the only legal system. Second is the conferment to right to property and adoption on women. Third is restitution of conjugal rights and judicial separation. But due to immense opposition of Hindu Mahasabha and large number of caste Hindu women protested against it. Our Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru decided to drop this bill. Baba Saheb got disgusted from this and he resigned from the Nehru's cabinet. Baba Saheb always used to say that I measure the progress of community by the degree of progress which women has achieved. He also used to say that the relationship between husband and wife should be one of the closest friends. So friends, from this it is very clear that how progressive Baba Saheb's thought were and how they are useful and important in present scenario. Nowadays, many things which are happening in our country are against Baba Saheb's thought and against our constitution. I would like to take some names like death of Rohit Vemula, research scholar at Hyderabad University, Dr. Narendra Dabholkar, Comrade Govind Pansare, writer M.M. Kalburgi. These were the people who were killed brutally, and in case of Rohit Vemula was an institutional murder. This is very shocking in the country like India, where our constitution mainly focuses on justice, liberty, equality and fraternity, and which is clearly mentioned on the preamble of Indian Constitution. In order to maintain and also sustain democracy and democratic institution, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar told that the first thing in my judgment we must do is to hold fast our constitutional methods of achieving social and economic objectives. The second thing we must do is not to lay their liberties at the feet of even a great man or trust him with powers which enables him to subvert the institution. In politics, bhakti or hero worship is the sure road to degradation and an eventual dictatorship. So friends, on this occasion of 125th birth anniversary, we must all take a oath to follow the fundamental principles stated by Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar so that our country will be secular and democratic country as per the Constitution of India. Now lastly, I would like to conclude and get ended with my speech. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar said that I do not want that our loyalties as Indians should be in the slightest way affected by any competitive loyalties, whether it arises out of our religion, out of our culture, out of our language. I want all people to be Indian first, Indian last, and nothing else but Indians. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.